What's up, YouTube? On this episode of Coddiwomple Overland, we're going to continue our exploration of Route 66 through Oklahoma.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us.
When you think of overlanding, most people think of this off-road, kind of tough terrain, long distance through the middle of nowhere kind of exploration. We really enjoy that type of overlanding travel, but a lot of things that we also like is the opportunity to step back in time and explore the history. Other purists may think that the only way that you can overland is if you're doing multiple continents, such as the Pan American Highway. And while that is really awesome, it's not relatable or achievable to a lot of people. But one overlanding route that we feel like is certainly achievable is to explore the old Route 66 across the United States. This is not off-road exploration, but it is exploration back in time into our history when transportation was just really getting started in the United States. On your way through Oklahoma, the first city that you're going to really come to is Clinton. It is known to be the hub of the Southwest. It's notable for things like the McLean Park, the Glacier Motel, and the Route 66 Museum. Next was Weatherford, where we stopped and had a delicious dinner for the evening. After dinner, we stopped and set up camp. Before it got dark, we wanted to see all of Route 66 as much as we could in the daylight. This area doesn't have a lot of public land, but what they do have is the Red Rock Canyon Campground, who has just developed a dispersed area just for overlanders. This was the only off-roading we had done in a couple of days, and it was definitely a welcome sight. We also had the whole area to ourselves. I didn't even know they had Red Rock in Oklahoma. This was a really cool place, and we could have spent the whole day here, but we had a whole lot more of Route 66 that we wanted to explore. But before we could get to the blacktop of Route 66, we had to get off of the Red Rock of central West Oklahoma. If a more kind of established campground is more your cup of tea, then the formal part of this campground is one of the coolest that we've ever seen. Not only do they have sites for tent camping, for RV camping, they have tents that you can rent, they have yurts, they have big group areas, swimming pool, pretty much anything you can want in a campground, and any style of camping that you would even want to. Now, I gotta admit, one of the last things that I ever thought I would do is give you a tour of a campground on this channel. But this one is so cool, we thought you guys just had to see it. This is a place that you can come and spend a weekend or several days, or if you're traveling cross country along I-40 or exploring the historic Route 66, this is a perfect stopover here in Hinton, Oklahoma. They have a huge group camping area that's all to its own. This area right here, known as Horseshoe Canyon, would be perfect for overlanders, and it's definitely a place that we're going to pick the next time that we're coming through. This canyon also has an historic marker from 1849 where the original wagon road came through. Just remember, if you're ever in this part of Oklahoma and you're looking for a place to stay, go check out the Red Rock Canyon. The other cool place we found in Hinton was a donut shop.
It's a huge donut.
Hinton, Oklahoma. That's the biggest cinnamon twist I've ever had. But Route 66, Hinton, you got to stop and get donuts.
Outside of Hinton, we didn't realize that, but this was a rest stop that we'd stopped at a few years ago to stay overnight. And we woke up in the middle of the night to some intense thunderstorms coming our way and had to make a quick exit. Route 66 was one of those iconic places where all the quirky things were set up. This one here just happened to be the Muffler Man art.
Just figured out something. We're in Oklahoma City, and with this particular app, there's an A and a B route. So if we go to menu and we go to navigate. Let's see, I lost it. But anyway, there's an A and a B route. So you can type in your destination. I'm going to type in St. Louis, and we're going eastbound. So when it's calculating routes, A is the newer, more modern historic route. B is the original route from 1926, from 99 years ago. And it takes you through some lesser known parts of historic 66. So we're going to hit B from here and check out more of the history of Route 66.
Our next stop was going to be Pop's 66 Soda Ranch. Now this is not exactly a step back into history. It was actually built in 2007, but it is a really cool stop on the old road now, and we decided this was a perfect place to have lunch. As you walk in, the exterior walls are glass. Every one of them are covered in a different type of soda. Anything you could ever imagine was here. We did look for some L8, but I think that was about the only one that they didn't have. With our stomachs full, it was just a short distance on down the road to our next stop. Now this one is a step back into history. It's the Arcadia Round Barn. This round barn is on the National Register of Historic Places. It was built in 1898, and the bottom of it was used to store livestock and hay. Even today, it serves as a tourist attraction along Route 66. It's known for its unique architecture and its historical significance. Another unique aspect of this round barn is the upper level was used as a community area and a dance hall. It still serves that purpose today. The old round barn is not the only historic place in Arcadia. There's several other houses on other structures on the historic register. Not far from Stroud, Oklahoma, is where you'll end up on some dirt road, and this is some of the oldest part of Route 66, and it's also part of the Ozark Trail. This is the Ozark Trail obelisk. The Ozark Trail was one of Oklahoma's original motor trails and was constructed in 1913. After being on some of the oldest known roads in Oklahoma, it was time to continue our way on east and enjoy some of the other historical landmarks along Route 66. You don't always have to be off-road to see incredible things. There's a world of history along the old Route 66, and it's not going to last forever. So stop off, fill up your tank, and get out and explore. And until next time, see ya.